Alright, so I thought, why not, since she is coming out very soon and we're probably going to get the buffs that JP got, why not use Mako one last time before she gets buffed? And let me just tell you, this unit does not need to be buffed. For all the people who's never seen Mako, which I'm going to be kind of surprised if you've never seen Mako at all in this game, even if you've been playing multiplayer or whatever, if you came in late, you know, you never saw the Kill la Kill event the first time or the second time. No, wait, this is the second time, right? No, yeah, this is the third time. Yeah, this is the third time the Kill la Kills came. Mako is an absolute beast. She is a very offensive support. She's an art gener, she's a healer, she gives damage buffs, overall very offensive. Her normal art, she will increase the damage to enemies by 30%, reduce enemies action speed by 30% for 10 seconds. And she also reduces her own skill CT by 120% for 10 seconds. And also, since normal art is increased damage to enemies by 30%, that is a multiplicative debuff, meaning that your team is going to hit a lot harder. Now, the last thing that she has is actually the thing that makes Mako, and what you're going to usually see Mako be doing is she increases all allies art gauge by 4. She actually has the highest art gauge per second number in the game. I'm not for sure on that, but like in general, art gen over time, I think she has the highest in game. At base, let me say, I don't actually know if that's overall. She heals HP by 300, increase art damage by 50% for 12 seconds. This is all allies art damage. And also, let me just say this too, because a lot of people get this confused. I don't know why, I don't know who started this or how this can be confusing. Whenever it says art damage up by 50%, that means your true art and your normal art damage, because those are both art damage things. There's no reason to think that art damage up only applies to your normal art, because that would be stupid if they had true art damage up and normal art damage up. That's not how it works. But yeah, man, we're going to use Mako. You see right here, these are her abilities she has: equipment CT down, HP recovery amount up, and Fight Club President. HP recovery amount up is really nice because she increases her own heal amount by 20%. So, you know, this already goes up, this 300. Plus, you have the heal amount up quest on her as well, which that's an additional 12%. So in total, she's getting 32% heal up. So it's going to be some juicy heals. Also, if you don't know what her buffs are, I'm going to be covering all the Kill la Kill unit buffs like in a few days. But her buffs, I think they gave her 400 heals per second, right? I think it's 400 health per second. They increased her duration from 12 to 15. And they increased her art damage buff from 50% to 80%. We're going to be using her on this team right here. And we got some pretty nasty, pretty nice, you know, OP units coming through, man. We got the Mako, we got the Rimuru, we got the Riviera, we got the Thetis. Also, guys, do you guys like the Halloween outfits? I personally really love the Halloween outfits they did like on the home screen, or I guess the login screen for Grand Summoners. I really wish they would do costumes in this game or something like that, where you can buy or earn them, whatever the case may be, and you can change the unit's look to actually be those Halloween looks, because those Halloween looks are pretty fire, not gonna lie. I know a lot of people like Vox. I personally love Thetis's the most, I think. I don't remember if Riviera's on that. I think she is, but I don't remember what she is. Because I think Berwick's a vampire, right? No, Berwick's a witch or a wizard, I guess. I think. I could be wrong. I had to look at it again. But yeah, overall, man, I really love the designs of the costumes they have. Also, can I please get burned too, man? Can my Rimuru get out of the freaking ice cube at this point, man? Come on. There we go, finally. So we can heal, get everybody's stuff going, and we're gonna have overall a really fun time. Now, I really was wishing that okay, there we go. So I'm gonna pop this right before we go into this, and then we're also gonna pop this, and we're gonna pop this as well, so they can all be up on their stuff. Should kill the enemy right here, which gives us a nice juicy true art with Riviera, with Mako buff, which I think will last long enough. We'll have to see if it does or not, but hopefully it will. We're going to pop this as well, just so we have a barrier, because Thetis is not going to be able to get his true art up. And then we're going to pop this, and then this, and then let's get to it. The normal art is still up, well, not the normal art, but the true art buff is still up from Mako, which is really nice. It actually just went away, so it didn't get the full effect. So you can see right there, that's kind of a big problem with Mako, is that it does take a long time, or not even a long time, it's a very tight timing to an extent to get the art damage up, because if you don't do it in the right way, or like your units are kind of a slow art user, I guess, like a true art animation, someone like Riviera, for example, it can be very difficult to actually you know, make a use or, you know, get a lot of benefit out of that True Art from Mako. Which is really nice that they're extending it to 15 seconds. That's a really nice buff. To be honest, that's all they should have done, because Mako's 50% damage on her normal art, or not normal art, but her True Art to everybody is already good enough. Plus the damage up that she has, like, what were they thinking with this unit? I'm not gonna lie to you. Whenever Mako first came out, everybody just looked at it and they were like, did they just like, let's throw everything into this unit, every single thing to damage, art gauge up, art gen, heal, like goodness, dude. The only thing Mako doesn't have is a cleanse, and you don't really even need that if you're running someone like Rimuru, because you're still gonna have the art gen as well. It's gonna be an absolute insane time for you, and it's just wild. Also, we ran out of Maggia Drive with Riviera. Good lord. One of the trash parts about using Riviera, her art gen is just not, or not art gen, but her Maggia Drive just does not last that long at all. But also, if we would have popped it on this stage instead of waiting, it would have lasted a little bit longer. I would actually pop my normal art with Mako, but I don't want to, because if I pop the normal art, I'm not gonna be able to have the art gen. I kind of want to get one True Art off plus Riviera's True Art off, so I may actually stall right here so I can get both of them off at the same time. Let me see here. We'll pop this. We're gonna let Mako's True Art animation go out. Another cool thing about Mako too is that her True Art animation actually makes her completely invincible, so that's a pretty big plus. It's just that, you know, she has to go through the entire animation before her buff actually starts. And of course, the one time I get the True Art with Riviera and Mako at the same time, we get a freaking barrier up, so she just completely like, nah fam, you're not gonna do anything, you're just gonna take no damage, and I'm just gonna be over here like, well shit. Thankfully Thetis is here so I can goof around like this. If I had any other tank, I couldn't do this. Thetis, of course, you know, being best boy, absolute god he is, and we are actually out of Maggia Drive with the boy Thetis. We're about to have Sunchi's Bikini though, plus Malim's clothes in a second, so we should be fine. And there we go, we got a True Art with that. We got Mako's True Art off as well. We're gonna pop her normal art too. Let's see how much damage this can do. Hopefully Riviera can break this barrier pretty soon so we can see the damage on the health bar. Let's see. Okay, we got the damage there, and boom, you see that damage? That was actually pretty nice. Now, of course, you know, you may look at that and be like, OP, wow, drop the health bar just a little bit, but that's pretty good, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, on this boss has some pretty decent health. You see right there, you know, we're dropping the health again. Did she actually have the art damage up? No, she didn't. She actually didn't have the art damage up. And I don't know if we had the, no, we didn't have the damage up either, but still, you know, Riviera's broken as hell. Also, I just now realized the barrier's down. Oh shit. Oh lord. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Play cool. Play cool. Play cool. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. And Thetis is gonna do everything that he's supposed to do like a good boy, and we're gonna be okay. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, good lord, dude. I got a little bit nervous there. Boom. I really love Mako personally. She was actually the first crossover unit I ever pulled, I think, right? No, it wasn't. Wait, was it? No. Wait, did Shugimoto come first, or did the rerun for Kill la Kill come first? I think the Shugimoto came first. Shugimoto and Usurper were my first two crossover units, and then of course the next one was Mako. She was the main one that I got from Kill la Kill, and then it was crazy. It was an insane multi. I freaking got two Makos in the same multi. It was a crazy video. If I can actually find the video, I'll link it, because I made a summoning video on it back in the day. But yeah, man, it was crazy, wild time. But yeah, thank you all for coming out, man. It's been your boy OP. You know, that was Mako in all of her glory. Tell me if you guys are hyped to see Mako in the future, you know, coming back. Are you guys gonna pull for her? Personally, I do recommend you guys pull for it, because the Kill la Kill banner is actually pretty solid. And by solid, I mean all the units are good apart from like Sasuke. I always get her name wrong. Apparently I don't pronounce it right. It looks like Sasuke to me, but still, I never watched Kill la Kill, so I'm not for sure. But Sasuke, from what I know, is the weakest, but Ryukoku and Mako are both pretty strong. Of course, Mako being the strongest because of the support. But guys, it's gonna be it for the video, man. Thank you all for coming out. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget the subscribe button. And guys, we'll be back tomorrow with either some Last Claudia or some GS. I'll have to see what I'm doing with all that. Of course, I've been grinding my ass off in Last Claudia, so we'll see. But guys, thank you all for coming out, man. It's been your boy OP, and I'm out, guys. Peace.